Hey everybody, this is John Walsh back again, and I want to share with you today's story of success and failure. Now there's a lot to this story, so pay real close attention. Success and failure. Two gentlemen, they both decide to get started in a network marketing business. Same day, same time, and all things being equal, both of these gentlemen share the same level of education. They both share the same level of financial wherewithal. They both share the same level of intellectual abilities. But yet, when we look at these gentlemen and they start the business, both of them started excited and on fire. And 6 months down the road, we find one of them at the top of the company, very successful, doing extremely well. But yet the other one is still struggling and spinning his wheels, trying to gain traction. Why is that? Well, the difference is simple errors in judgment and simple disciplines practiced over time. That's right. One of them decided to practice simple disciplines every day, and the other one made simple errors in judgment. So what are these simple disciplines, you ask? Well, great question. Simple disciplines by the first gentleman was, hey, you know what? He plugged in and listened to his upline. His upline told him, you know, you need to participate and plug into the team calls. You need to be at the business opportunity reviews weekly. You know, you need to attend the convention that's coming up real soon. You ought to make a big list and add phone numbers to that list. And then, by the way, listen to the company's audio CDs that come out every week. Listen to that every day and allow yourself to learn how to be successful in this business. And so the first gentleman did just that. The second gentleman, however, he did it too. But he did it with a kind of on again, off again attitude, where he did those simple disciplines only when it was convenient for him. And so the sacrifice on his part was not there. And so because he had an on again, off again attitude, his business had on again, off again results. But yet the gentleman that was methodical and persistent in practicing simple judgments over time incrementally climbed the staircase to success. And so that was the difference in those two in this story of success and failure. But there's more to it than just that. Why would two gentlemen, all things being equal, one of them take a path of simple disciplines and the other one take a path of errors in judgment? Why would that happen? Well, you have to look a little bit deeper than their educational level. You have to dig a little bit deeper than their financial wherewithal. You have to find out what's going at the core of each individual. And at the core, one's mind was set on growing personally. One of them had made up his mind that he was going to learn everything it took so that he could be successful. The other one did not feed his mind, and so therefore his mind was set in the old way of thinking. And so the negative thoughts, the negative attacks on his brain allowed him to continue in these simple errors in judgment. But the one who practiced simple disciplines, by plugging into the system, by listening to successful people in his upline, by listening to the positive motivational audio equipment material, he found himself changing the way that he thought. And so because he changed the way that he thought, it changed the way that he carried himself. And because he carried himself with a positive mental attitude, with an attitude of expecting to succeed, people saw that emitting from him. And so they were attracted to his success attitude that was developed because he built it by plugging in, following the system incrementally, every day, making those simple disciplines, and ultimately it drove his success attitude and attracted those people to him. But on the other hand, the other gentleman, he decided that he already was where he was mentally and where he needed to be. He knew all that he needed to know, and so therefore he didn't need to feed his mind. And so the negative perceptions that he came into the business hung around. And so he had an on-again, off-again mentality, and his business gave him on-again, off-again results. And so the moral of this success story and this failure story is that if you practice simple disciplines over time, incrementally, you will have success. But if you practice simple errors in judgment with an on-again, off-again mentality, you will have failure. And so we have to develop our minds so that we absorb personal development materials so that we can change our mindset so that we can start to attract people that see the success in you. So once again, this is John Walsh with his story of success and failure. And remember, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. But if you doubt it, you'll live without it.